We've come to celebrate you, and by that also send a message. Our government is a government that has come for those who are left behind, for the less privileged, for the poor and the vulnerable. And that is why when I was campaigning, I did say to the Anambra that if I was sworn in, I was going to begin my work at Oboko. And that is the biggest, urban slum in the southeast. And we did. And today, we are rebuilding Oboko with kilometers of roads, street lights, water system, and the general hospital. Yes, when we were going to Nzam and saying that we are going to build a road, so that's only local government in Nigeria that you cannot travel by road. And that is in Anambra State. And by the grace of God, by the end of next month, we'll be able to drive to Nzam. That is those who are left behind. 2 days ago, I was at Olumbanasa. Olumbanasa is a community in Anambra West that no governor has ever visited in history. And we went through Kenu, a boat, through the waters for about an hour plus. And there I drove by Keke, Napep and Okada to go to see these people that have been left behind and nobody has ever remembered them in history. We are taking development to them. Now, if you get down Anambra West, there's 3 local governments were a major reason why that kept me awake, wanting to apply for this job. Because these people have been totally ignored, totally neglected. Obaru, Anambra West, Oka North. And today, by the grace of God, the people of Obef, Oba, Ofemili, down the entire Oka North, can now have a road through their homeland. This is not leaving anybody behind. We're a government and we are very intentional about living. Part of what drives or what keeps us awake is that we want to at least make the effort to have a state with zero poverty. Yes, somebody says, no, it's not possible to have a zero poverty, but we're intentional about that. When we are distributing palm to these poor people, to these vulnerable people, we have distributed 1.1 million seedlings to them. Next year, we'll give another 1-point-something million seedlings. And the poor household that gets 10 of these seedlings, in about 4 or 5 years, will be permanently out of poverty. And by the time we distribute 5 million of them, that will mean 500,000 households will be permanently out of poverty in Anambra State. We are driving to have a society with zero poverty. And so when we came, for example, some of the people here are pensioners who for 4 years, who retired for 4 years, their retirement, they'd never received their gratuity. And we have insisted that since we came, not only that we paid every retiree their entitlements, but we also have gone back to start paying those who have never been paid since 2018. Because the poor must not only breathe, we must let the poor get up and run. Because here on earth, we must do the work of